I'm Bret Kramer, VP of Sales and Customer Success for Qstream. And Qstream is a company that is focused on reinforcement training, on assessment of training, measurement of training. We use a very scientifically backed scenario for ensuring that the training that people are doing is effective and getting the results that they need, and work with customers in a number of different industries to make that happen. We've got folks, myself and our technical team that are doing the integrations, have been working with Workato for years. As the sales leader, when I came into Qstream, I came from a background in the work management space and the software development space. And in those two areas, integrations and automations were kind of table stakes in a lot of opportunities. And when I came into the learning and development space with Qstream, it was really interesting to me to see so many of the applications out there really didn't have an answer for integrations and automation. They would put a lot of the burden on the customer and say, okay, we have an API, so you can integrate with us. And that just doesn't really work well. But in order to play with a lot of the other applications that are in an HR ecosystem or a learning ecosystem, we have to be able to integrate and automate. And that's really was a key issue that we needed to fix very early on. We really didn't see any of our competitors or any other of the technology pieces that make up a learning ecosystem or an HR ecosystem really focusing on integration and automation. So it's a huge opportunity for us, because it opens the door to so many additional deals with customers. We're solving a bigger problem for them. When we looked at our approach for this, for the integration and automation approach, we really considered a number of options. The first was the basic option of, hey, do we just do what everybody else is doing and put an API out there and check that box, or put some canned integrations out there that kind of, again, checks that box? We knew that wasn't the approach we wanted to take. So then we opened up the door and said, okay, how many of these integrations can we build on our own? And the reality is that's not an easy approach. We knew from my history and from others' history that doing those for each individual customer is a time-consuming process. Customers don't have resources to support it. So we needed an iPaaS approach. And those integration platforms, there is a number of them in the market. And we did look at about 3 different options, I think, from the start. But it really came down to capabilities that Workato had, both in terms of the number of connectors that were existing, the ease of building up connectors that weren't existing, and then the security and the enterprise capabilities. We deal with some very large multinational global organizations. And so things like security and data privacy had to be top tier concerns for us when we looked at integrations. And so, my history with Workato and others' history with Workato in the company, Workato had to be part of that discussion, because the security that is offered is really solid, and top tier Gartner quadrants type of approach that have just been a really great reputation and a well-deserved reputation. That was where we wanted to stake a lot of our approach, because it's dependent on our reputation too. If we went to the market with something that was less capable or less secure, that would impact us. So we really made the right decision because of the capabilities that we saw with Workato. Because of Workato's capabilities, it's not starting from ground zero. You're starting with a lot of capabilities built into the system. We leverage that around the fact that we have an API for Qstream that's part of the product and was designed as part of the product. So we didn't have to go back and make a lot of product related changes to get ready to go. Once we bring Workato in, we're kind of ready, and we're already putting together integrations and proving those out with customers. For us, the impact on the business, you can already see it. It's on the renewal side, it makes us more important to them, because we can be more a part of their ecosystem and less a separate product. And on the new business side, it allows us to do what we've been trying to do, which is be a very good niche provider in what we do. We do what we do extremely well. And there's very few products out there that do what we do, but in order to do it effectively, we have to tie into these other products. So it's really given us the opportunity to get to the table in many more discussions than we would have. So one of the main uses of bots for us is in the Teams platform or Slack platform, any of those collaboration platforms that have that bot technology capability. There's ideas around self-enrollment that we're working with customers on when they want to enroll in a Qstream directly through that interface. They're using bot technology to do that. It's bringing up questions, giving them a little menu of Qstreams that they might want to enroll in. They can choose, they enroll. It works very smoothly. So Workato is really the glue again that holds the Slack bot and the Teams bot together with where we're pushing that information back into Qstream or pulling the information from Qstream. Those collaboration tools were key for us. We knew that, again, staying in that flow of work with folks and allowing them to do more things in those tools that they're already comfortable in. So when we can interact with bots inside of Slack, when they're already used to interacting with all these other bots with inside of Slack, that gave us a leg up because it keeps us again in that flow of work with them. If we had to do that development internally, it's just not development resources that we would want to spend, but having the access to Workato, it's already has those available, makes it a very easy decision for us.